Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. I hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing some new images for the upcoming Ahsoka Disney Plus series. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hop right on into it. In this video we are going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. I will say we have a quick disclaimer here though. However, we had recently just discussed and talked about these new images for the Ahsoka series. This video is really just kind of talking about it in more detail and in more depth here, and also with some things that we can expect and anticipate to see here for the upcoming series. As the article reads, Star Wars has revealed the first full body looks at Ahsoka characters Hera, Syndulla, Sabine, Wren, and Ahsoka herself. Dave Filoni's upcoming Star Wars Rebels follow-up has the exciting opportunity to introduce some of that series' beloved characters into live action for the first time. While the likes of Ahsoka have already made her live-action debut, fans have been eager to see what the Rebels crew will actually look like when they hit the screen in this latest Disney Plus epic. And while audiences have been teased with a few of these animated personalities coming to Ahsoka, a truly good look at some of them has not been really yet seen all that much. New images have emerged online showing off the first head-to-toe look at Ahsoka's live-action take on Star Wars Rebels characters Hera and Sabine. These full-body images come by way of cardboard standees that are being sent out for the upcoming series in terms of promoting and marketing. Sabine Wren, played by Natasha Liu Bordizzo, can be seen holding her iconic Mandalorian helmet, with her mismatched color armor adorning her body from top to bottom. And so when comparing Sabine's live action and animated look, the character's looks very similar at that, with the same purple hair and colorful armor, but there are small differences, with her live action Mandalorian garb looking less hand-painted than her animated counterpart, and looks more of a actual printing rather than to be a hand paint, so maybe her armor had some type of repainting or redesign. Hera Syndulla got a similar treatment, of course, striking a commanding pose in her typical pilot outfit. Mary Elizabeth Winston's Twi'lek captain looks awfully similar to the character's time in Rebels, rocking the same pilot goggles and orange pants at that. The only major difference comes with the character's new leather jacket, which she must have procured at some point during her time as a Rebel pilot during the events of the original trilogy. I will say though, however, she also has Chopper by her side, who is really at that a direct copy and paste from when we see him in the background of Rogue One, and really just from Star Wars Rebels as well. Another standee released included one for Rosario Dawson's titular character Ahsoka, who at that we have already seen previously before, firstly introduced in The Mandalorian Season 2, later to be seen in the Book of Boba Fett. I will say though, however, my only problem with these new updated kind of character looks, and I haven't really discussed this before on the channel all that much, is really the fact that these characters have the exact same clothing kind of going on here after just about a 10-year gap after the events of Star Wars Rebels and leading up to the events of when the Mandoverse is taking place. It just feels a little off-putting that they'd be wearing just about the exact same clothing after so many years. I think that really is more directed and specifically for Hera Syndulla, seeing that she has the exact same kind of orange pants going on there. However, I will say though, however, for other characters like Sabine, she has, well, Mandalorian armor. That doesn't really change all that much, of course. That is my one and only small kind of complaint, I think, really with that. All this being said, the Ahsoka hype is intensifying, and you're going to want to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to join the Ahsoka hype train. We're also talking about and discussing all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel, so if you guys are into any of that, all the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. The Rebels crew is getting the band back together, and Star Wars fans could not be more excited, of course. And the cardboard standees are just one prime example of that. One of the biggest draws of the upcoming series was not only checking in on beloved Rebels characters like Hera Syndulla and Sabine Wren and bringing those characters back, but also seeing them make the jump from animation to live action for the first time, and hopefully not the last. While Lucasfilm has made a bit of an effort as of late to bring some of these fan-favorite animated characters across the intermediate barrier, and that's not just exactly from, well, like animation into live action, but can also be applied from novels into animation or vice versa, and novels into live action, something that we will very much see for Star Wars The Acolyte. Characters like Ahsoka Tano, Cad Bane, and Black Krrsantan, and now Thrawn, Zeb, Ezra Bridger, and so many more other Star Wars Rebels characters would be making making that same jump. I'd also like to note of just how much quality and effort has gone into this overall show with these overall costumes. I think that they all look very, well, high quality and look really, really great. However, there is one small little other problem. There have been a few faces still yet missing from Ahsoka's reintegrated Ghost crew. Zeb, of course, a hulking character who did seemingly make his live-action debut in The Mandalorian Season 3, has not been or heard from in any of Ahsoka's marketing or promotional material, which I do find strange, to be quite honest, especially after we did see him in The Mandalorian Season 3. I believe it to be all the more reason to have him show up in some of the marketing, some of the promotional material, and the trailers for the Ahsoka series, but those reasons are undisclosed and we just don't really know. And of course, as I had also mentioned, Thrawn and Ezra Bridger would also be missing from this lineup. They're definitely saving those two, at least for sure Ezra Bridger, for the bigger part of it, the actual show itself, which is really for sure one of those things I just can't appreciate quite enough. I'm really glad and happy that they are doing that actually. Thanks to The Mandalorian Season 3, fans do know he is somewhere out there in the galaxy, so surely the lovable Zeb should play some type of part in the upcoming Disney Plus series, especially with his Rebels counterparts back in the action. And if I may also add in, these images are supposed to be cardboard cutouts actually. That's what their main intent is actually for, but they also do give us a great look at all of the characters as well, as I had mentioned. I just would really like to actually have my hands on these actual cardboard cutouts. I just don't have anywhere to actually put them. But if you guys could get at least one of these, which one would it be? Let me know in the comments down below. Finishing out, for those of you that may not be entirely completely in the loop, the Ahsoka Disney Plus series is going to be the next big live action show for Star Wars and for Disney Plus, coming out a little bit later this month, August 23rd, with a 2-episode premiere. Many have described it, from both cast and crew members and even Dave Filoni himself, as a Star Wars Rebels continuation, describing it as a quote-unquote Season 5 of Rebels. So for those of you that may be wondering, what may I have to do in order to actually prepare for this show, to understand and actually enjoy it? Do I have to have seen any of the animated content? The answer to that, plain and simple, is no. You're going to enjoy it a lot more if you have seen some of that Rebels content or any other animated shows like Clone Wars, Rebels, or Tales of the Jedi, but they aren't a necessarily must to actually enjoy and understand everything that's going on in the Ahsoka series. If you had to choose one, I would highly, highly, highly recommend Star Wars Rebels out of any and all of them. I'm going to be continuing to discuss and keep you guys updated with everything about the Ahsoka series here on the channel, so all the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, and that notification bell to be notified for when we have new videos coming out here on the channel. We're discussing and talking about all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel, so if you haven't already, grab that subscribe button and join us here on the channel today. I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, what you guys are thinking and looking forward to seeing most with the Ahsoka Disney Plus series. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this is an unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.